What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Duran, and we're here to talk about more NBA trade madness. Specifically in this video, we're talking about the CP3 deal, where he goes to the Suns for Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre, some other guys, and a 2022 first round pick. Instantly, off the top of my brain, my first reaction is this makes the Suns dark horse contender for the Western Conference. People have to remember, there are no more super teams. There isn't no huge, big juggernaut that you have to go through to possibly get to the finals. So this team, I do think they match up very well on paper. A win for the Suns in this trade was not including Mikal Bridges in this deal. I think that's a huge win for them, and I'll tell you why. Mikal Bridges is a player that's up and coming. You need players like this, the players that fill that position, and they're very thin at that 3 position, at the small forward position. When you're sending out Kelly Oubre, so Mikal Bridges is probably going to start now, and that's fine. I like Mikal Bridges. I think he's a good player. Moving on into the rest of it, I need to see more about what the Suns are going to do with the rest of the team. They're set up very well. They have $19 million in potential cap space. Depending on how they do this trade, I'm knowing they can have $19 million in cap space. They also have the mid-level exception they can use, and they also have the number 10 pick in the NBA draft. They have a lot to fill up in this team. So this team, they're not done yet. They're not done. This Suns team is going to be great. They're going to be filled out with depth. They're going to have a number 10 overall pick, whoever that is. But yeah, I think this also changes a lot of mock drafts. Who are the Suns going to pick at 10? Will it be Isaac Okoro? I mean, they could get another defender. I think they're pretty good at point guard now with CP3. Well, they could get a backup. Well, I mean, Campaign's pretty good. Is Campaign a free agent? Is Campaign? Someone tell me, is Campaign a free agent? Because he was pretty good in the bubble. We'll find out. But yeah, this Suns team's not done. I think they're going to be a contender. I like them a lot. The Rockets are obviously probably not going to be in the playoffs next year, so they'll probably rightfully take their spot in the 5th position. The only reason I wouldn't move them up to like 4th or 3rd or anything like that is because the Golden State Warriors are coming back, and we just have to respect that. The Golden State Warriors are coming back, and they'll be pushing out another team in the top conference of everything. So yeah, I'm trying to find my wording a little bit better, but like I'm thinking about it now. The Nuggets were 3rd, so that would when the Warriors come back, I expect them to be probably the number 2 or number 1 seed in the West, and that'll push the Nuggets down, push the Clippers down, and that'll have them right around 4 or 5 range for the Phoenix Suns. I think they'll be better than the Blazers. I think they'll be better than the Mavericks. I think they'll be better than the Jazz. They'll be better than those teams. But the real competition is when they face up against teams like the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Golden State Warriors. Those will be the teams that they'll be competing against, and those will be teams that I want to see. I'm not comfortable saying they're better than those teams, but they are in the same tier with those teams. Well, you can't put them in the same tier as the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. You have to respect champs. Those champs are in the other tier, but they are in that second tier of teams vying to go to the NBA Finals. I think the Suns are there. I do love this trade. People are saying that they're stupid for trade. Why would the Phoenix Suns be stupid for this? You have to keep Devin Booker happy. You cannot sell 5 and 6 and 7 consecutive years of not making the playoffs to a player and expect him to not want to, just expect him to stay there and continue losing. So why would he want to continue to do that? Why would Devin Booker, the guy is the ultimate winner, the guy wants to compete, why would he want to just buy into the idea of us just building this team along and just waiting for this long rebuild? No, the Suns have a good team. They are now at the point where you want to strike lightning. You have assets, you move those assets, and you get yourself into championship contender mode. CP3 is a player coming off an MVP type season. The numbers might not say it, but his impact on the court says it all. That OKC team was not supposed to be where they were at, and they damn sure were not supposed to take that Rockets team to 7 games, but they did. And that's the impact that Chris Paul has on a team. He could take a team to a whole nother level. In a team as promising as the Phoenix Suns, who already have an established superstar, I think they are there. I think they are, well, I wouldn't call Devin Booker a superstar. Listen, he's a star. We can't just be giving superstar labels out to anybody. But he's a star. They already have an established star player, and he is a star player himself. So you have 2 stars. We just need Ayton to bring himself up. And also the Suns can start to focus on like Dario Saric and some of these guys that they have in free agency, like Baines. Like, bring these guys back. Let's start building this team up to be on that could compete and get some depth. Let's get this team ready to get ready. Let's get this team ready for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pelicans, for the Golden State Warriors, for the Denver Nuggets, for those teams. Let's get ready for those and let's start building this roster up. I really like this Phoenix Suns team. I love this move. I'm gonna be watching this team a lot on League Pass, on other services, but I will be still watching this team, and I like this move. I really like this move. I think this Phoenix Suns won. I wouldn't say the OKC lost. I think the trades can be a win-win for both teams. OKC gets the picks that they want, and they're rebuilt. They recognize that, hey, it was a good run, it was fun, but this was a one-year thing, and we're trying to rebuild this in a different way, and that's fine. OKC did fine with their picks. One thing you want to ask is, what are they going to do with Steven Adams? An expiring contract. He's making what, 25 million this year, I think, I want to say, or 20 million, somewhere around that range. I'm curious to see if they'll try and move him and where they would move him and what team would pick him up on an expiring deal, because he will be a rental, because he will be an unrestricted free agent in 2021. That's something that to look forward to, and it's something to look out for, is what will OKC do with Steven Adams? I don't know. They might have to keep him, or if Steven Adams might have to just swallow his pride and stay there. We don't know, but it will be interesting to follow. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.